Ladies and gentlemen, a wise man once told me that a best man's speech should last for as long as it takes for the groom to make love. So I thank you for listening. Tony's just alerted me to the fact that I've been given a couple of minutes to speak, so I may as well continue with a bit of pillow talk before I fall asleep. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Mark, not Damien, or Albert. I've been appointed the best man tonight, even though I'm not the best man. I'm really just a great bloke. My speech tonight is like a mini skirt, long enough to cover the essentials, but short enough to keep you interested. First of all, I'd like to point out how beautiful the three bridesmaids look tonight. Megan, Rebecca and Emily, you truly are stunning. The groomsmen, not too shabby, even though you've noticed they've mainly copied what I'm wearing tonight. Pretty unoriginal, I think. With being the best man comes the main responsibility of writing a speech. So to help me, I turn to the World Wide Web. The people's choice. After a couple of hours of searching, I found some pretty interesting stuff. Then I remembered I was supposed to be looking for speech ideas. Damn porn on the web. Gets me every time. I did actually find a couple of good speeches. Unfortunately, none of them were about a couple named Tony and Jess that live in Geelong. Now you all turned out, and I won't keep you long tonight, as I know you're mainly here for the main spectacle, that is Tony dancing. A few facts about my mate Tony. Tony was born on the 15th of February 1982. As I tried to link this to a major world event, it actually seems that nothing else happened on that day. World Wide Web fails me again. Although, the Mercy East Melbourne hospital staff still remembers that day as Ugly Wednesday. Unfortunately, Tony was a slow starter at kindergarten. Tony was different than all the other 4-year-olds. He was 11. As luck would have it, I was with Anthony on that magical night that he met Jess. But it was not while doing our grocery shopping or even at a local church service. It was at our usual dingy nightclub called Eureka. I know you might be asking yourself, was it love at first sight? Who made the first move? Was there alcohol involved? Did Jess try and crack onto you before Tony? Now, being a nightclub, a few beverages had been consumed, and let's just say Jess only had eyes for Tony. Let's just say. Now, for all of you that know Jess when she's sober, she's usually very strong-willed. And when she's had a couple of drinks, she's damn near unstoppable. So, as you can imagine, Jess was the hunter and Tony was the hunted. The hunter Jess had caught her prey at the Eureka. And Eureka hadn't seen passionate kissing like this since the last couple had left the dance floor 5 minutes earlier. These two were sucking each other's faces so hard, we started taking bets as to which one was going to pass out first from lack of oxygen. Even Stevie Wonder would have been able to see that this was more than passionate Eureka lust, this was true love. And so the fairy tale has continued to where we are today, a beautiful wedding with family and friends. I'd just like to say to Tony, you're a lucky groom. You've married Jess, who is beautiful, smart, funny, warm, loving and caring. She deserves a good husband. So thank your lucky stars you married her before she found one. Tony and Jess, you are each great individuals and together you truly make a wonderful couple. You are both caring, strong-willed and intelligent, and your love for each other is apparent to each one of us today. The great thing about Tony and Jess is they have planned far more than their wedding. They have planned their marriage. As a matter of fact, Tony has already found out that a married man is one who replaces money in his wallet with a photo of his wife. Tony was always excellent in everything he does, whether it was school, friends, career, sport, even though he was last to be picked. I know if Tony models his marriage on his parents, Chris and Angela, he will be a wonderful spouse to Jess. I guess because I'm married, I should pass on some marital advice. So here it is. Sophie and I never go to bed angry. We usually just stay up and argue. Ladies and gentlemen, these two people are very important to us. Without them, tonight would be a little less joyous. The great thing is that the more the evening progresses, the more time we want to spend talking to them. So if everybody could please join me in a very special toast to the bar staff. Thank you. All jokes aside, I'm very honoured to be here today as Tony's best man. I regard both Tony and Jess as two of my closest friends and wish them nothing but happiness in their future together. So, as people have done before me at the church service, I thought I might finish with a poem that sums up marriage quite nicely. It's called The Perfect Groom by Tony. The perfect groom is gentle, never harsh or mean, has a beautiful smile and keeps his face so clean. The perfect groom likes children and will raise them by your side. He'll be a good father and husband to his bride. The perfect groom knows to cook and do the washing too. He'll do everything in his power to show his love for you. The perfect groom is sweet, writing poetry from your name. He is best friends with your mother and will kiss away your pain. He'll never make you cry or hurt you in any way. And if this poem stands to be true, then Tony, you really are gay. My final duty tonight would have to be my favourite. I'd like to propose a toast to the newlyweds. So ladies and gentlemen, would you please be upstanding and raise your glasses? Not with a bit of reading. For love, for laughter, for happily ever after, Tony and Jess. Tony and Jess. Thank you. And Albert.
Thanks, Mark. Mark's actually selling tickets to his comedy festival show at the door at the end of the night, so getting 1 week to go. Now we're going to cut the cake, guys. So anyone wants to take photos, just jump up on the dance floor and here we go.